Hi, Student Success. Welcome to your week 12 assignment video. So this is a great time for me to remind you again that your student services assignment workshop is coming due soon. We're in week 12. You have until week 16. You're going to notice now that it's April that there's just not going to be a ton of offerings left. So if you have not registered or attended your workshop, please do so ASAP, as that is coming due very soon. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down. Week 12 is in chapter 6. It's continued. So you're going to see that the chapter 6 lecture video is just recopied over. It's the same from last week. So it's up to you if you want to go ahead and kind of refresh your memory and watch it again, or if you feel like you're good to go. So this week you have 2 assignments. You're going to see 3 things in here, and I'll explain that. But there's no discussion forum this week. It's based on, attendance is based on completing both by Sunday. So make sure you complete both of these assignments for full attendance. If you do not have them both completed, you will only get partial attendance or none, depending on what you complete. All right, let's hop in. So the first thing is, again, chapter 6 was on testing. And so there are 3 parts of this. Make sure you do all 3 parts, first, second, third. So the first is read the attached article. So you're going to open this up, and it's a rather short article. You can see like the first page is almost just all picture. And then the meat of it is on the second page, and it goes on to a third. So not a terribly long article at all, but you're going to go ahead and read that article. That is part 1, read the article. Part 2, choose one of the following verbs included here and write a short essay question about the article. You're not just coming up with some random question. It is about this article. So that's why you have to read it first so you know what it is about, and then come up with an essay question as if you were a teacher quizzing your students over this article. What essay question would you write? And it gives you a list of verbs. You might use just one, or you might compare, use like compare and contrast, illustrate and list, or you can just use one like identify or define. So come up with a short essay question, and then part 3 is answer your own question using 3 to 5 complete sentences. Okay, and you can do so just right here in the, when you click in, just right in the create submission area. You don't have to like do a Word doc or anything. You can just type it right here. So, define whatever, and then you would answer it the next one. Okay, so make sure you do all 3 parts. Read the article, create a question as if you were a teacher testing a student over this essay using one of these verbs or a combo of those verbs, and then answer your essay question. Because again, chapter 6 did talk about testing, and it did mention your essay questions as part of the testing process. All right, and then the second article, second assignment, this is where it looks like there's 2, but it goes together. You're gonna take this little test your memory survey and be honest with yourself. Like, you're not getting graded on how good your memory is. You're getting graded on answering these questions underneath it. So click on test your memory. And again, this is where I want you to be honest. When you click next, it's going to show you a list of words, and your job is to try to memorize those words. Time yourself, give yourself like 30 seconds. Again, please be honest, because I'm not going to know how well you did in terms of like, did you really memorize them all or did you not? I want you to practice using some memory techniques. So repetition, or relating it to a picture, or trying to come up with a song, or whatever it is. So once you do your test your memory, the little exercise here, how you are going to be graded is your answers to this right here. You're going to answer these 3 questions, and you can just click in here again and just do create submission. It's going to ask you question 1, how many words you were able to remember. So maybe you remembered 8 words, whatever. Question 2, which words did you forget? You can go back in like, which words did you forget, and kind of list them. And then question 3, what techniques did you use? Okay, so that's what you're getting graded on. So ultimately, I'm not going to know how well you actually did. So just be honest. I said, I'm not grading you on, oh my gosh, you sucked, or oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Like, neither. I'm grading you on how are you responding to these questions, in particular, question 3, like what techniques did you use to remember your words? All right. So as a review, make sure you do chapter 6 assignment, all 3 parts. Read the article, come up with a question based on the article, answer the question, and then test your memory. Take this little survey and then answer those 3 questions that go along with it. If you have any questions this week, please feel free to reach out. Have a great week.